Good morning, everybody. We are going to do a Dutch pour this morning. It's going to kind of be one that we're going to start thinner in the center and it's going to flare out. And hopefully we're going to leave two of the corners bare. And then we'll see if we're going to put a vinyl on it or something like that. So we are going to use a mixture of pigments and paints today. Down in the description will be all of the mixture ratios and everything, but I'm going to go through the colors with you so you can see what they look like. It's just easier when you're shopping for a color, you know what the bottle looks like. So our base color is kind of a metallic fountain blue. It is a mixture of DecoArt Americana Decor Outdoor Living fountain. And then the DecoArt Matte Metallics. This one is the Sapphire Blue. So it is a mixture of those two. It does have a Floetrol base. So a little bit of Floetrol and then the paint and then some water. And all of the ratios, everything is leveled or is measured for you and it's down in the description. Also at the end of the video will be like a little screenshot that you can do. So these are our colors that we are using for our Dutch pour itself. So these two are paints and these three are pigments. So this one, this beautiful lighter pink color is called Salmon Pink. So these are the Pyrrole X powdered pigments by Jacquard. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I got them in a little kit. If I can find my little kit. So it is this little kit that they came in, and I got it on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description to that kit. Our purple, so we have this beautiful purple color, and that one is the Reflex Violet. So it's actually number 644 Reflex Violet. And then I added just a drop of the DecoArt Media Fluid Acrylics Dioxine Purple to bring it up just a shade of purple. The Salmon Pink is number 642. So those are those two. And then we have our white here, our metallic silver white. And this one is number 651, and it is the pearl white. And that is just the pigment and the base for the pigments and for our other two colors is the Sherwin Infinity. It's the base C. It is the interior semi-gloss. Of course, it's untinted. It says must be tinted, but it's just the untinted. It's just the base. I've really found that I enjoy this, especially when mixing pigments. It does really, really well. Again, all of the measurements are down in the description. For our blue here, we've got the Craftsmart Aquamarine. It is a metallic, so we didn't have to put any pearl pigments or anything in there. And then for our pink, we've got the DecoArt Extreme Sheen Pink Tourmaline. And again, that's just the Infinity, Sherwin-Williams Infinity as a base with the pigment and then a little bit of water. And all the measurements are down in the description. When I measured these, I used tablespoons and teaspoons. When I made the base, I used a scale in ounces. All right, so we've got all that out of the way. We are going to move everything and bring in our canvas itself. So we are going to flood the canvas. First, we are going to use the Infinity Pro by Conair. I got this one at Target. It has a thinner neck, thinner funnel, and that is going to give us a more compact and compressed air pressure. And so that is going to move the paint a lot more than it would with the other one. So we are going to move these out of the way for right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and flood the canvas. I always flood my canvases just like I put on resin. I work from the outside in. just to make sure that you cover your outside, because in the end, as your paint gets onto the canvas, it will dip a little bit, so your paint has a tendency to kind of pull in the center. So I work from, when I pour from the outside in, and then I work from the inside out and kind of push everything outwards. Okay, we are going to start with the Extreme Sheen paint. And hopefully I made enough. I didn't want a whole bunch of paint on the canvas. So I'm just going to do nice and thin through the center. And then a lot thicker at the edges. Okay, we are going to do the blue next. Again, we're going to do nice and thin through the center, and then a lot thicker on the edges. Okay. Now our purple. And if you can see, I'm trying not to bury each color. I'm trying to go to the outside of each one, because I don't want to bury one color under the other. And now our white, we are going to put directly over the top of all of them. All right, now we are going to use the Conair Cord Keeper 1875, I believe. Had this one forever, as you can tell. It has a thicker neck, has a thicker funnel, and so that's going to give us less compressed air, so it's not going to blow the paint everywhere. It's going to get good movement, but it's going to be a lot slower. So this one's the highest pressure, lowest heat setting, and I use the cool button. nice and subtle. So more subtle is kind of what you're going to get with pigments. So now what we're going to use the higher pressure one. We're going to kind of do it at an angle, just so we can grab some of these edges and push them out a little bit more. So this one is the lowest setting, still the coolest heat pressure, and then the cold button. I was going to try and fix that little spot right there, but I don't want to mess up what we have going on here. So what we're going to do is we are just going to use, I wish I had my air compressor set up out here. It'd be so much easier. So we're just going to use a straw to kind of pull some of that out. There we go. Now we got a little bit more movement there. All right, I think we are going to leave it just like that. I'm just going to pour some on these edges that are pretty dry because we didn't really have anything fall there. All right, we are going to leave it just like that, and we are going to call it a day. So thank y'all very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section, and I will do my best to get back to you. Down in the description, all of the paint colors used, the mixture ratios. Also at the end of the video, there'll be a little place card that has all that information on it for a screenshot. Also down in the description, links to my Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. I don't do Twitter. Also links to my website, guidedbyfaithdesigns.net, where all of my vinyls are, and the Nerd Den, where you'll find all of my tumblers and all of that. I am going to put my paintings back on my website for sale. So I'm going to try hopefully work on that this week. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to bring everybody down for a closer look.